What's up, everybody? This is Mastery and Gamer, and welcome to the Overwatch 2 Season 20 Mid-Season Update, featuring several new skins, some new game modes coming in, and some other things to look at, like patch notes and whatnot. So, as a quick reminder, I am still sick. You can probably hear it in my voice, but we are going to jump in here today, and first and foremost, take a look at the new Doomfist Mythic skin, which... personally, based on the thing they showed off, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think it's okay. I think it's an okay Mythic skin. There's a lot of things I like about it, a lot of things I don't particularly like about it. But we're going to just have a quick look at it here in the shop, since it is, now available. So we have the base outfit look here, and then we have the different color options. So we got green, and white and blue. We can also get the aspects. We get gilded and iridescent. And then beyond this, we also get the different gauntlets, which is actually interesting. I'm surprised they went with the gauntlet as a thing that can be customized. We can see the base gauntlet here, the version 2, and version 3, which, I'll be honest, they don't look that different. I mean, you can kind of tell they're different models, but like in terms of like thematically, they're not different really in any way. They're just all magma gauntlets. So yeah, I don't know. We also get the special skin effects, which I do think are one of the big exciting aspects of it. Which, you can basically just see the fiery stuff coming off of him. Not as fantastical as other skin aspects. It's not like the Junkrat Mythic, where the skin effects radically changes what the skin looks like. Kind of just adds the lava fire effect to it, which does look cool, admittedly, but I don't know. Let's have a quick look at it in the trying it out, though, so we can get a feel for the sound effects and the visuals of it. I do definitely like that intro there. They do tend to do pretty good intros for the Mythic skins at the very least.
Our future is forged in fire. A fatal flaw.
So you can see a lot of the effects going on here. I think there might have been a bug there. Well, it looked like his arm went down.
A lethal blow.
And we'll try out his ultimate.
Molten strike.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say the effects of the skin are quite good. Probably the best aspect of it, the fiery molten details. But as for the skin itself, well, I don't know. Take it or leave it. I guess it'll be up to you. If you're a fan of the skin, let me know in the comments down below.
Forged in fire.
Personally, I don't think this is one that I'll be picking up, but I can definitely see the appeal for it. There are a lot of cool details with it. Taking a look at the rest of the shop here today, though. First up, we have the Borealis Mega Bundle, which does come with all the Borealis skins. So first up, we have the Borealis Mercy. Very elegant, ethereal look. Sort of ice crystal detailing on it. Pretty nice. Then we get Borealis Lifeweaver. Do like the design of the blossom there with the crystal in it. That's pretty nice. And then we get Borealis Echo. And seeing Echo with hair is always weird, but it is what it is. And Borealis Wooyong, which I think this one actually looks pretty good. And then Polaris Sojourn. It's funny how she is the one that's named differently. Look at the railgun. And then beyond the skins, we also get the Aurora emote, which does seem to just be an infinite emote. And then we get the Flying High victory pose for Mercy, the Borealis Gem weapon charm, the Aurora Borealis name card, which is pretty nice. I actually like that one. And Borealis Mercy name card. Then we get Borealis Echo, Polaris Sojourn, and then the sprays for each of them. The whole bundle, 5,900 Overwatch coins. If it's worth it to you, it's worth picking up. Personally, not my favorite theme, none of my favorite heroes, so this is not one that I would be spending money on personally, but I know a lot of people are a big fan of these characters, so I'm expecting to see quite a few Borealis Mercies in my matches going forward. We also, though, have the Cosmic Owl Mega Bundle, which features the cosmic recoloring of past Overwatch League skins, first up being Widowmakers. See that there. And then Lucio's All-Star skin. And then Reinhardt's All-Star skin. And this does have the Galactic weapon equipped on it, but you can see main detailings of it. And then we also get the name cards for them: Cosmic Death, Cosmic Sun, Cosmic Tree, and then the player icons as well. And before we move on from skins, it seems there are some new skins added to the hero gallery that are likely to be upcoming. Well, in this case, Lunar New Year skin, one for Kiriko, God of Prosperity. As we can see here, it's got a sort of like deer theme to it, with like the ears and the antlers and the tail. Interesting. Yeah, it will be available in the shop at some point. We don't know when exactly, but sometime. See the Suzu here, the Kunai, and the Ofuda, which are the little red envelopes, which are a big part of Lunar New Year, especially in China. Genji has the God of Wealth skin, which is a gold armored skin. This one actually looks pretty cool. I like the helmet design for that. See his sword there. And his dragon blade. And then the shurikens are little coins, discs. I forget the proper term for those, but they're like tied together like shurikens. That's actually kind of a cool design for shuriken there. And then last, we have an epic skin for Zarya, New Era, which appears to be an Overwatch uniform for her. What a weird skin to have added in. I feel like this would be like a part of something, you know, like a Overwatch themed, I don't know, like event or story-based thing, because it's very explicitly Overwatch themed. And of all characters to get one, Zarya, I mean, makes sense because she's now part of Overwatch, but it's also a very random hero pick, it feels like. But yeah, Overwatch themed Zarya skin, and it's an epic. So I'm curious to see what this ends up being, because it's not even listed as like a shop skin. It's just locked, called New Era. Very curious about this one. We'll have to see what this entails. Now let's take a quick look at the patch notes. So there are some interesting things coming in. There's a new mode called Showdown Shuffle, which is kind of like a Mystery Heroes type mode, but like it's more frequent that you change which character you are. Kind of interesting. I read through it a bit already, and you know, if you're a fan of Mystery Heroes and the more like randomized type gameplay of Overwatch, definitely a mode that'll probably be appealing to you. Also, Quick Play Hacked returns, and this time it'll be introducing assault maps into the Quick Play pool, which is a very, very interesting thing to see return. I was not expecting them to do that, but that is running now, January 8th until the 11th, so only for a few days. If you want to play some assault modes or 2CP in Quick Play, well, now's your chance. And Junkrat's Loot Hunt will be returning toward the end of January as well, as expected. You know, it's basically every season at this point. But now let's get into some of the actual balance changes. So, we've got Doomfist, Rocket Punch, Empowered Punch now deteriorates after 20 seconds. projectile absorption on power matrix, absorption area scaled down to more closely match the size of Doomfist's model. Okay, so that's basically a nerf for him to just have the empowered effect hindered in that sort of way. Diva, additional boosters, or extended boosters perk, additional booster damage reduced from 100% to 40%. Roadhog, whole hog, damage per pellet increased from 6 to 7. Okay, I'm sure that's going to change a lot for him. Damage heroes, Ash, Viper's sting perk, ammo gained reduced from 2 to 1. And the Viper's secondary fire fall off range reduced from 40 to 60 to 35 to 55. Then Bastion, configuration recon, damage reduced from 25 to 23. Okay, so he just does a little less damage in walking around mode. Freya, rev draw crossbow, primary fire, max spread reduced from 2 to 1.5. Spread now ramps up more slowly and fans out horizontally. Okay. And then take aim, impact damage increased from 30 to 35. Genji, shuriken, ammo increased from 24 to 30. Interesting, okay. Symmetra, photon projector, secondary fire, base size reduced from 0.5 to 0.4 meters, and teleporter base shield health reduced from 250 to 200. Vendetta, alright, here we go. This is the one I was looking for. Damage reduced on projected edge from 80 to 70. Soaring Slice now starts on cooldown after respawning. Does not apply when resurrected or in deathmatch. Interesting, okay. So that's kind of like what they do with Wrecking Ball's grapple, where the mobility thing is on cooldown when you respawn. Then Whirlwind Dash, damage reduced from 80 to 70. And Raging Storm perk, damage reduced from 40 to 35 per spin. Alright, so some decent little nerfs there for her. Not as extreme as I think they probably could have gone, but be interesting to see how that plays out. Venture, Drill Dash, radius reduced from 2.4 to 2 meters. And then Olari, maximum damage increased from 70 to 75 on the solar rifle. Minimum damage increased from 20 to 25. Alright, so it just does more damage. Lucio, cooldown increased from 4 to 5 seconds on Sound Wave. And Moira, ultimate cost reduced by 7%. Zenyatta, Discord Orb, damage amplification increased from 25 to 30. Oh, there we go. Will Zen finally be viable again? Probably not. But that does it for the patch notes for Season 20 Mid-Season Update. And that'll then do it for today's Overwatch 2 shop update and mid-season overview. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely let me know your thoughts on all the stuff here. Are you going to be picking up any of the new skins in the shop, including the Doomfist Mythic skin? Are you excited for the new game modes that are coming? Or, maybe you're just interested in the balance patches. Either way, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And as always, be sure to subscribe, hit up that bell icon, follow me on X, and join my Discord server to hang out and never miss any future Overwatch 2 news, streams, and other content. As a reminder, I am still on a streaming break for the first part of January, so I will not be going live like I normally do on Thursdays, but either way, I will be back fairly soon with streams and whatnot, so I do hope to see you then. And otherwise, this is Master Ian Gamer signing off, and until next time, have a great day.